Hey guys, this is another update on my NASCAR group build. Thought I'd get on here and just do a quick one. Um, I have been working on the chassis for the most part, and um, I'm kind of a slow builder, but I make up for it with determination. I I want to take my time and put out the best model I can and try to limit my mistakes. You know, we're all human. We make one or two or three or four or 50 like me. But I like to take my time. So I got the body painted. I got the chassis pretty much sketched out and put together. And I've got the wheels done. Did some things on the seat. So let me get a closer look on this. So what I decided to do, because of this, all the white, so the whites, the interior's white, the floor pan's white. As you can see, I did a little oil staining on the floor pan, which will look really good once the wheels and stuff are in there. So with all this white, I'm gonna actually try to make this like a little bit look like a little, it's been run. So maybe post race. But these are the aftermarket wheels that I bought. I can't remember the name of them. I believe it's Plastic Specialties, I believe, is it? But their specifications are exactly to the spec of the wheel. So they come up with these yesterday decals and detailed them out. I put a little wash in there so you can see the rims and stuff. And once they're on the car, they make a really big difference. Painted some wheel weights on there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take little product review. I'm going to take this, which is an oil stain. I'm going to put it on the wheel so it'll look like it's been run. Those didn't take long. That's just simple Tamiya red. The engine has been wired. And that's as far as we've gotten so far. I've got most of the parts on it. Painted it Petty Blue, which is the spec of this engine. Petty Enterprises always had their engines painted Petty Equipment Blue, I think they call it. Painted this Alclad dull aluminum, which I think turned out really good. One of the interesting things that took place on this car that was kind of an epiphany was this. And if anybody doesn't know what this is basically your rear end cooler, your differential cooler. So I painted that Alclad steel, and it gave it this really cool shine that I've not been able to get out of that color. I have not used Alclad steel for anything because of how dark it is, but I really got a nice sheen on that. The other thing I've done is I'm gonna stand up here and kind of see if I can get down on this. Ah, that's not gonna work. Let's see if we can get close up on this. So this is a Future Attractions aftermarket seatbelt, old school seatbelt set, and I like it a lot. I watched a video by Clay Kemp and basically mimicked what he did, and it turned out super cool. I'm really happy with it, and it's gonna really pan out to be really cool. The other thing I've done, I did an aftermarket shifter on it, and I noticed when I did my pictures that the shifter is way tall, so I had to cut it down so it's more realistic. The seat came from the Monogram Darrell Waltrip kit. The front end is done up, rear end's done up. So if you look underneath, everything's complete. And painted basically by the instruction. And then the car itself, got the decals on it. Really happy with it. I think if I changed anything so far, I think what I'd do different is I'd use the paint as a base and then put the decals on and then clear over it, because I really don't like, it's authentic doing it on top of the clear coat because you should see the edges. But what I don't like is, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, the sheen. It changes the sheen. I do not like that. I wish it was all one sheen. But the decals melted in. And I've heard some horror stories about Salvino's decals when you put clear on them, that they've wrinkled in the past for some people. I didn't want to chance that. So I didn't do that. But in the future, I would probably try that. And then a little product review. I went out and got Tamiya's makeup kit. That's what I call it. But their little weathering kit, which I'm getting into this weathering thing a little bit more since I started doing it. And I really like the effect that it provides. So if you look at the bottom here, it really does look like an oil stain down through there. And to be honest with you, you know, if this car's been run, it's not going to be clean under there at all. So I did the weathering. The fire bottle, the one that came with the kit is not, it's a longer, thinner one. It goes all the way up to the actual shifter area there. That's, to me, it wasn't realistic. So I got my own out of that monogram kit. So next steps on this is I'm going to run fuel lines for the carb, get that all squared away. That's in the very near future. Going to put some aftermarket PE on the rear view, and then should be buttoning this up pretty soon. Get the engine in, and then once the engine's in, then I can move forward with mating it with the body. I've got to do some detailing on the actual front windshield, and we should be golden. So that should be it. I appreciate you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a good night. Just Terry, I'm out.